Hey guys, Jason here with another Duel Vlogs slash Mail Day slash haul video. I'm not quite sure what to call it as at the time of recording, but as you can see, there are a lot of Duel Masters cards. The other week I met up with one of my childhood friends. We got to catch up. We talked about Duel Masters and he was like, "Do you want my cards? They're just sitting at home doing nothing." And I'm like, hell yeah. There are fewer pleasures in life greater than receiving a Tupperware filled with trading cards. So I've done a little bit of sorting just because I didn't want this video to take forever. And let's get into it. I sorted them by Civ, so I guess we'll start with Darkness. I guess I'm just gonna quickly go through the cards and then, comment on what might be good, what we might use for other decks and, things of that nature. So this friend of mine is a fellow Smash player. He was the first major obstacle that I that I faced because he's really good at the game. Roulette of Ruin. This is pretty interesting. It's a discard card from one of the later sets, but I don't think it's very good. A lot of nostalgic cards in here. He did play cards with us in high school. Ooh, okay, Slash Charger. This is a cool card, and it has a story behind it. So back in the day, he would play with this card. I think he only had one at the time or something like that. I think he had this in Future Slash, and then he would use it, and he'd be like, "It's better than Terra Pit. See, it only costs 3, and then you don't let your opponent's creature do damage by like attacking or breaking your shields." And I'm like, you know what? He's not wrong. Vacuum Gel, this is another really interesting card that I learned about very recently. So it's a shield trigger and it says destroy one of your opponent's untapped light or nature creatures. So it's, it's a dark shield trigger that kills stuff. We don't have Phantom Bite in the TCG. And I actually came across this card from looking at Duel Masters Plays lists, but I feel like it's not bad. I feel like you could put this in something. Oh, Giga Claws. Okay, so we've got 3 Giga Claws. Every time I see this card, I talk about how Andrew wants to make a deck with it. We recently found out that Mikey's Pliers doesn't... Andrew wanted to play Mikey's Pliers with Giga Claws and Decloaz, but he realized that in the TCG, Decloaz wipes your own board, and then it kills the Pliers, it kills Giga Claws, so, maybe that's not such a good idea. So we have Giga Balza over here. He's basically Locomotiver, but Chimera, which I don't think is that bad of a race. But Chimeras are interesting because it's possible to build a Phantomac the Giga Trooper deck. It's that multi-civ evolution, and Quixotic, our fellow Southern Hemisphere Duel Masters YouTuber, has made a deck on Phantomac, which uses Giga Balza. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a pretty cool deck. Still thinking about whether we should make one of those. Okay, Japanese Shadow Moon, pretty interesting. Swamp Worm. Yeah, so a lot of old base set cards. I don't think I'm doing a very good job in sorting these. I'm glossing over a lot of them. Bloody Skeeto and Horde Worm have made it into the pile of cards I don't care about. What is happening? Ooh, okay, so this completes the playset of Giga Claws. So I think we have 2 playsets now, which is always good. Never hurts to have too many playsets. We build so many decks these days. Like, sometimes I feel like we have an excessive number of playsets, like with Bronze Arms or Eureka Chargers, like if you've seen that Mail Day video. But it turns out we don't actually have that many. Like, just the other day I thought about whether I needed to buy more Eureka Chargers. So here's the Future Slash I was talking about. My good friend's Ace. Proclamation of Death, Andrew's favorite card. Okay, actually, I don't know if it's Andrew's favorite card, but that'll be an interesting conversation to have with them. Venom Charger, this is something that I saw in Duel Masters Plays as well. It was used against us, and, we didn't like it. But, it could be good. So it gives one of your guys Slayer, and it's a Charger. Oh, Cursed Pincher, some Slayer blockers. Hangworm! 5 mana, 4K vanilla. Goes perfectly with Ultracide. You can Hangworm into Photocide, right? I am, of course, joking. Okay, Locomotiver. Nice. We are about to finish the Darkness section. Ooh, Gatchak. That could be interesting. I don't think this card is particularly good, but there might be stuff that you can play it with, I guess. Propeller Mutant, this is a really good get. Don't have too many of those. We just have the set that's in Hydrus, but there are some other decks that I'm considering putting it in. Oh man, so many worms. This is the true like middle school gold mine of Duel Masters. You know, you got all the worms, all the destruction. Oh yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next civ, I'm just grabbing one of the piles at random without looking, and we've got nature. Okay, now Sniper Mosquito. This is nice. I think there are some decks that I want to build with this guy. I want to try him out. So very lucky. We've got some Garabon the Gliders. I was like, man, I want to make a Diamundia deck. Who's a good Snow Fairy? But I think Diamundia just sucks in the TCG. I think they just broke that card in plays. Okay, so I'm rambling a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys prefer it, you know, for these sorts of videos if I just like ramble or if I talk a bit slower, you know? Oh, Copper Locust. This is actually a pretty good card. If you guys remember Kelvin from one of the older podcasts, he used to really like this card. When a player evolves a creature, this thing self-destructs, but it's a 3-mana 5k, so it's very beefy. And I think, well, most decks actually don't play evolutions, right? So I think you'll be getting this guy's effect off more often than not. Muscle Charter, that's interesting. I had a friend who mentioned he needed one of these the other day. More Sniper Mosquitoes, more Essence Elves, very cool. Ancient Horn the Watcher, so this is a card that I quite like, but I don't think it's very good. Shaman Broccoli, this is pretty good, I want to say. I haven't thought of a deck to use him, but he's like Mighty Shouter, but he's a 2-drop, so I feel like he'd be good in some sort of rush deck. Bronze Arms could always use those. Ooh, another Shaman Broccoli. Okay, very nice. Another Copper Locust. I'm getting a lot of giant insects and wild veggies, I want to say. I wonder if this is a sign. Maybe I should be building a giant insect or wild veggies deck. What do you guys think? Do you think giant insects are worth building a deck around? Oh, Fairy Life. Okay, this is a very good get. Oh, Garabon the Glider. Okay, I don't think this card is good, but like I'm just gonna put it aside to see if we can make a playset of it. Oh, Trench Scarab, another giant. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna like put aside all the giant insects that I think are good. Yeah. Oh, Fairy Life. You love to see it. You love to see it. Okay, we've got a crap ton of Bronze Arms, just as I thought we were beginning to run out. Wing-Eye Moth. Ooh, okay, so there is our playset of Garabon the Glider. Nice. Lots of, well, not really lots, but got a couple survivors in here. I think, yeah, I think most of these survivors are the easy to get ones. Ooh, Fortress Shell for the people who like, what's it called? Fortress Shell Swap. I've actually thought about, ooh, okay, Poisonous Mushroom. This is a very good get for us. This is one of the rarest, like, uncommons, I feel like. Just not the easiest to get, at least as far as base set cards go. Now, where was I? Can't remember. I guess if it was really important, it'll come back to me. Okay, so I think we have a playset of Copper Locusts now, so that's nice. Ooh, another Poisonous Mushroom. Very good. Ooh, Adventure Boar, Burning Mane. Yeah, there are a lot of giant insects in here. Maybe it is a sign. Maybe we should make a giant insect deck. Okay. So, let's see if we can finish off the playset of Poisonous Mushroom. It actually wouldn't bother me too much if we didn't, because I actually have one Poisonous Mushroom just like lying around that's not currently used, and it's not part of a playset. So yeah, I guess that works out. Oh boy, okay, so we've got 3 Poisonous Mushrooms, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So we've got a lot of giant insects. Put the Sniper Mosquitoes together, put the bugs together, Copper Locust, Brutal Charge. I'm actually surprised we don't have a deck that uses Brutal Charge yet. I remember I put together like a meme deck a while back that used Brutal Charge, and it was a lot of fun to play. So I don't know why I don't know why I haven't tried to build a, in air quotes, proper one. But anyway, so we've got Copper Locusts, we've got a set of those, and we've got 3 Trench Scarabs. Not to worry, I think I have one. So So yeah, lots of play sets to go around. Very nice. So far, I think the nature section is what I'm happiest with. I know we've only done 2, but this is pretty hard to beat. We've got a crap ton of fairy lives, and we've got a crap ton of bronze arms. Booyah. Okay, so it looks like we're looking at fire over here. I think fire is the civ with a lot of stinkers, if I'm going to be honest. There are, I think like one of the gimmicks that the devs tried to give fire is power attacker, which I don't think is that good. And then so you have all these creatures with really weird stats. I'm putting this aside because it's a promo Rothus. Yeah. Oh, burst shot. That's pretty good. We were running low on that. I do not expect to see any Balisk Bodge here or many Wyverns in general. Speaking of which, Armored Wyvern. But yeah, I don't expect to see many Armored Wyverns in general, just because I remember my friend sold all his cards, well, a lot of his cards, as the game was on its way out. Okay, Cutthroat. Let's see if Balisk Bodge is in here. I don't think so, but yeah, let's just wait and see. Okay. Oh man, this Deadly Fighter Braid Claw, I don't know if you can see that. It has seen better days. Ooh, another Deadly Fighter Braid Claw. Can we finish the set? I think we can. Forced Frenzy. Ooh, okay, Searing Wave. Nice, nice. I'm not quite sure why I put this aside. It just looks interesting, so I feel like we might find some use for it. Oh, Kokolupia. That's pretty cool. Put that aside. I don't know why I put it on top of the Deadly Fighter Braid Claws. Phantom Dragon's Flame. Yep. And I'm just speeding through these cards. Oh, Burst Shot. I think that's a playset. Cavalry General Curatops. This is a funny card. Damien and I were talking about it the other day. Maybe we can find some use for him. We shall wait and see. But some sort of tribal Dragonoid deck would be pretty funny. Whether it uses sympathy with the new cards, with like Akashik the First, or maybe with Petrova. Okay, I don't know if I've done this pile. I'm gonna say that I have not. Okay, this is embarrassing. I've lost track. But based on the cards here, I don't think I have. Just because I saw a Volcano Charger and I don't know if I would I feel like I would have put this aside and into the good card pile. Ooh, another Burst Shot. Okay, I definitely haven't gone through this pile, so that's good. 10-ton Crunch. Ooh. Oh man, more Burst Shot. Let's go. Even more Burst Shot. This is amazing. We can chuck him into more. We can chuck it into more decks now. Oh, and that completes the playset of Deadly Fighter Braid Claw. Yahoo! Maybe this is the one I've gone through. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go through it. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So fire, we've got a lot of good gets. We've got some Deadly Fighter Braid Claws, we got some Volcano Chargers, 2 10-ton Crunch, playset of Phantom Dragon's Flame, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Burst Shots. So almost 2 playsets. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now we move on to the last pile, and then there's like a smaller stack of cards. So it looks like it's water and light. Okay, so we'll do water first. Of course, Spiral Gate. So this is the last art of Spiral Gate that the West would have gotten. Came out in Shockwaves with a Shattered Rainbow. Looks pretty cool. I think Damien will be happy to see it. Damien's the kind of guy who likes to play different arts of the same card. Okay, playset of Spiral Gate, another Eureka Charger. That's nice. Corile, Hulkus, Thrash Crawler, Emerald. Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay, Unicorn Fish. This card's pretty interesting. This particular one has seen better days, but it doesn't matter. We are grateful nonetheless. Damn, Twister Fish. Ooh, okay, now let's just keep going. Oh man, this guy is pretty interesting. I think it's called Tropic Crawler in English, Bermuda Crawler in Japan, which I think sounds a lot cooler. It's an Earth Eater, and when it blocks, you bounce one of your opponent's creatures. Unfortunately, if your opponent only has one creature, this guy like just bounces it, so he cannot kill it. It's kind of a shame. So it looks like getting some weird bends. I think a lot of these water cards have been in the water. Coral, let's go. Crystal Lancer. I don't even know if like Crystal Lancer is worthy of being in the good card pile anymore, just because we don't use it like at all. Yes, it's quite sad how Crystal Lancer got kicked out of his own deck. Oh wow, okay. A lot of amazing water stuff here. I feel like we are going to be able to build at least 2 to 3 more decks with basically these cards alone. I'll just put Lancer there, you know, for the old times, for old times' sake. Aqua Bouncer, this is actually a really good get because we only have like 3 Aqua Bouncers, and this is a card that's going into our draft. So, so yeah, very nice. All right, so let's just do a summary. I realize now that I did not do a summary of the darkness cards, but I don't think we were missing out on much. Okay, Corals, Lancer, Spiral Gates. Okay, just one Bermuda Crawler. Blah. Emerald, Hulkus. Oh, just one Eureka Charter. That's interesting. I suppose it's one of the cards that came out later, in one of the later sets, DM8, so it makes sense that access to it wouldn't be as easy. So we've got 2 playsets of Spiral Gates, that's nice. We've got, man, why does he have so many Corals? We have 7 Corals, 3 Thrash Crawlers, near playset of Hulkus. This is a very good get, I have to say. I suppose it came for free, so it's a good get, like, regardless, but it's especially good. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, now going through the light stuff. I'm not quite sure what I expect to find here. Holio is obviously the chase light card. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that thought. I think this guy is pretty interesting. He's a Turbo Rush effect. I think he lets you look at one of your opponent's shields. He's an initiate, but he's not going into Merino because he's not as strong as Ballast, so not as good at policing the field. Lightning Charger, so it's like Solar Ray, but a Charger. I think that card has some potential, possibly. Yeah, and we only have 1 copy, so this is actually a good get for us in case we decide to start chucking it into our decks. Draco Barrier. Oh, this guy is decent, and we have another one of that guy. Oh, Mysterious is good. Lightning Charger, good. Yeah, and most of these just run-of-the-mill light cards, you know. Okay. Okay, we are approaching the end game very quickly, so yeah, do you guys think we'll find Holio? Well, let's just have a look and see. Whoa. Oh, Psyforce, nice. Oh, Colon the Oracle. Colon the Oracle, as some of you will know, has been kicked out of a lot of our decks. But not to worry, we are planning a handful of decks that do feature Colon the Oracle. So if you're a Colon fan, life's good. Wow, we are getting a lot of Jilwarkas. Oh, Diamond Cutter. I don't know why I don't know why I have so few copies of this card, but yeah, just glad to get more. Okay, so we'll put those over here. So light, not looking very stacked, but that's okay. We have a lot of goodies here. Diamond Cutter was very nice, a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. We've got some Lightning Chargers, and we've got a near set of Jilwarkas, and these guys. So yeah. Okay, now we are going into the special cards. These were in the other container, and the deck master is Yugi Muto. So let's see what we can find. Okay, so we've got a lot of fake cards at the top. And we've got some Pokemon cards as well. We've got Mankey and Charmeleon from base set. And we've got some promos, okay. So we've got Atari promo Brain Serum. So I think we will complete another Atari set. If you guys saw the another one of the haul videos where I got blessings from a friend. Now, oh, okay, so this is the crown jewel by far. a promo Corile. And I'm very excited about this card because I have a near playset of promo Coriles. I have 3. The last one has eluded me. And now I finally have 4, so I'm so happy. Thank you, William. You are the best. Okay. Anyway, continuing. Explosive Fighter wrote this. Thorny Mandra, this is also a good get. Like, not because I think Thorny Mandra is a good card, but because we are working on, or at least I'm working on, a master set for DM1, and I don't have Thorny Mandra, so I think so. This is very opportune. Got Gatling, Vampire Sylphie. Okay, yeah, a lot of these cards. I think I remember seeing a lot of these cards back in school. Ooh, Atari Bronze Arm. Will we complete the promo set? Ooh, Blade Rush. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So we've got Valerica Dragon, and I think this is called like Elena something. Got a Deathblade Beetle and a Death Liger. Okay, Death Liger is another good get. It's another one of the base set cards that I don't have, so it's going in the old Master set. Knife Master. Okay, so we've completed the Atari promos. Ethel Splinterclaw Wasp, speaking of giant insects. Roaring Greathorn, Ray the Truth Enforcer, hashtag Powercrap by Forbos, and some multi-sieves over here. Wow, so we've got the Spectral Spud, we've got Sea Mutant Dormel, and Nemonex Bajula's Robomantis in English. So that's nice. That's a nice surprise. So that's it. We have gone through all of the cards given to me, or I should say the gauntlet, by my good friend William. He has been a supporter of the channel for a long time. He was one of our earliest subs, and he continues to support us to this day. And for that, we are very grateful. For you guys, obviously, the viewers, thank you also for supporting us. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next time.